Okay, we are live. I'll just wait until I see who comes in. I had to double up on my glasses. I got glasses issues. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see who crawls into this hangout. Let's see who we can get to come in. We got massive, massive issues here I want to discuss, and hopefully some people will come in. West Cleveland, what's going on, brother? How are you, sir? I've got a update over here in the Dominican in respects to this Corona nonsense. Ay, ay, ay. YouTube censorship, Crystal Gem, Roses, how are you? God bless you. Richard Lindsay, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. According, hello, Elizabeth, mi amor, God bless you, God bless you. Ay, ay, ay. We have a absolutely ridiculous event occurring here this evening in the Dominican Republic. Some would say that it's a necessity. Some would say that it's a very smart thing. I personally have my suspicions, obviously, and I'm very concerned as to what it is that's going to be happening here in the Dominican tonight at approximately, well, they said they were going to start at 11 o'clock, but Dominicans are very, very slow. Strong delusion. What is going on? God bless you. So I'm under the impression that it'll probably be more closer to midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning that they'll start the process of this. The military will be doing something tonight here in the Dominican Republic. It's all over the Dominican. It's on the news. It's apparently very real. You can Google it when I tell you what it is, and you guys can maybe let me know what you find out. But yeah, they're going to be doing an event here tonight in respects to the coronavirus. Jamie, how are you? Or Jamin, how are you? God bless you. God bless you. Yeah, we have a serious event occurring this evening here in that I heard military quarantine very close. Yes, there's something happening here in the Dominican tonight. First of all, if you are not on a plane and out of this country by Saturday, you are not leaving this country. WestJet is going to be canceling all flights coming out of the Dominican Republic and going to Canada, the U.S., or wherever. I have elected to stay. I'm not getting on a plane. I'm gonna ride this out. I'm sticking it out. Period. However, with that being said, um, an event is going to happen. I'm gonna announce when we get to at least 20 viewers. We got 17 now. I don't know who's all here. Yeah, there's going to be something that's going to occur. Apparently, it's happening. It's supposed to happen 11 o'clock, but Dominicans are never on time. To them, manana is supposed to mean tomorrow, but it actually means not right now. Hi, everyone. This system is having problems. Well, yeah, everything is having problems. I'm having major issues over here. I can't even begin to get into the details of how things are shutting down and things are not working normally. I don't know if, my theory is correct that they're shutting down the system and going to usher in New World Order. I don't know if that's what's happening. But what I can tell you is that nothing is normal right now. The amount of fear that I am seeing in this world right now is unimaginable. Yeah, look, cat flat, look. Uh-oh, look, look. These are not strong enough. These are not strong enough. So I'm doing this, and my other glasses have, where are they? I don't even know where they are, have no arms. So I'm improvising. This is what people in purpose do. People that have no income and people that are, serving God, sometimes you have to just do what you got to do. And I'm doing what I got to do. I got to get on here and do this podcast. And if I wore one pair, they wouldn't be strong enough. But if I put them both on, they seem to work. Ay, ay, ay. Rand's crazy. Maybe they're right. Maybe, I am crazy. Um, Doubles, I have to do. I know I didn't come up with it. I know that, this is not my invention. I know that many people have had to do this. Um, okay, so let me tell you, there's 22 people watching, 24 people watching. Let me tell you, they're spraying the skies tonight with a disinfectant. The military helicopters and planes are going to be flying over this island all night spraying it with some kind of a disinfectant. This is what's happening. Jello shots. What is going on, my young brother? God bless you, my friend. How are you, sir? Yeah, look, they're going to be spraying the skies tonight with some form of a disinfectant. The military will be doing it. It's apparently started at 11 o'clock at night. The country was told to be indoors and have your doors shut. Um, don't forget to like. Yeah, somebody please put a like up. God bless you. So yeah, they're spraying the skies tonight. We were all sent, anybody that is Canadian or foreign, hola, hola, God bless, God bless. Anybody that isn't, a resident of this country has been warned that if you're not out of the country by Saturday, you will not be leaving. Um, yeah, now I need to put on a mask because they're spraying something over this island tonight. Now, I'm under the thorough belief this isn't something the Dominicans came up with. I believe that this is probably UN motivated, UN funded, American, possibly Israeli funded. I don't know. I know that the Dominicans would not come up with this idea and most certainly wouldn't be doing it unless they were instructed or paid, because Dominicans are all about the money, so or paid to do this. Um, it's bizarre what is happening. They are definitely going to be spraying the skies tonight. They are warning people to be indoors and keep your doors and windows shut. So whatever they're spraying isn't good for you. I mean, obviously, if they're telling you to shut your doors and close your, then they're telling you whatever they're spraying is not good for you. I don't know what it's going to do to the animals that are out here. I don't know what it's going to do to the vegetation here on the island. I don't know what it's going to do to the water. I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know. They're saying be indoors and keep your windows and doors shut. So obviously they don't want you breathing it in. But they're spraying a disinfectant over this island tonight from 11 o'clock at night to the wee hours of the morning. It is a military operation. Okay, Denise, God bless. Good night. For the flu, what do you think they are really spraying? I have no idea. I have no idea what they're spraying. To me, it sounds as though they're putting something, whatever it is, they're telling us to be indoors and shut and lock the door. So whatever it is, we shouldn't be breathing it in. But it's going to be okay for the animals. It's going to be okay for the stray dogs. It's going to be okay for the vegetation, the trees. It's going to be okay for that. Yeah, they have a military, not the most equipped military, but they can certainly spray the skies. God bless you, Daniel. God bless you. God bless you. So yeah, I don't know what they're spraying. I don't know. I should probably, you know what I should do? I should probably put a glass of water somewhere where it can catch whatever comes down. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, James? How are you? God bless, God bless, God bless. Yeah, I should probably put a glass of water on a balcony here and see if I can't catch and see if the water discolors, see if it changes. Yeah, they're all madmen. They're all psychotic. We're being ruled by absolutely psychotic people. Good evening, Noel. How are you, Noel? God bless you. God bless you. So yeah, I'm in a real situation here. I was asked to leave the country. I chose not to leave the country. Um, we're told if you don't leave by Saturday, you will be stuck here. I'm not. There's no way I'm leaving. I'm not leaving this country to go into a country that is in absolute panic mode. I don't see how I could do that. Plus, I have way too much ministry responsibility here for me to just up and leave. I'm not doing that. Um, yeah, I think it's a smart idea, Mrs. Jesse Rich. I'm going to collect. I'm going to see if the water discolors. I don't know that if I can have it analyzed here, but maybe I can. I do have a chemist friend residing here from Ottawa. He's Canadian. And maybe he can look at it. I don't know. But I want to see if the water discolors. So I'm going to put it upstairs on the roof, just a glass filled with water, and see if it collects anything. I might even put a white piece of paper beside it to see what falls on the paper. Hey, brother, got your email. Okay, that's okay, John. No problem. That's no problem, brother. I look, I'm in a big struggle over here. It's a rough time. But I'm sure you guys are dealing with what you're dealing with wherever you are. I know that they're, putting yellow tape around different states. They're Personally, I think that this is just my observation. I think that they're going for it. I think that they've decided it's time to push hard for New World Order. I think that's exactly what we see happening. I think that I don't think there's much we can do about it at this particular point. Lockdown in Kingston right now. Yeah, yeah, I could believe that. My friend is military. He's in Kingston. He said the same thing. A lot of self quarantine stores, bars, restaurants, things are closing down. People don't understand the implications of that. That, if they shut down enough bars, enough restaurants, enough businesses, it's going to affect the economy. And you can go ahead and be rest assured that there will be a collapse. And New World Order means that whatever the system is has to die in order for them to bring in whatever's new. And they call it New World Order. This is a world event. And so I thoroughly believe that they're ushering in New World Order, and I think that we're witnessing what they're doing. It seems to me as though they're going for it. I know they know time is short. I know they know time is short. Um, so would it make sense that they'd be going for it at this point? I think so. Um, yeah, they don't have faith in God, so of course they're in a state of panic. They think they're in some of them think that they have a faith in God, but they don't operate in it. I put a post on Facebook today. People shared it. I said, out of all of you that are at home self quarantining, are you willing? How many of you are bringing homeless people into your house so they can quarantine as well? Because they're important too. The homeless are important. So if you're at home self quarantining, are you willing to bring a homeless person into your home for a couple of weeks so they can quarantine? Or are you going to wait for the government to pick them up and bag them and ship them off to whatever facility? I just don't get it. Like, people are in their houses, locked in their houses under this self quarantine, but nobody's bringing a homeless person in. Where are all these Christians with these churches? Are you going to bring people into your church and set up beds for them so that they can quarantine and be indoors for a couple of weeks while all this goes on? Like, what about here in the Dominican with all the spraying that they're going to be doing this evening? Are they considering the homeless people that need as well to be under quarantine? Are they considering them? Yeah, exactly. They're using phrases. They always do that. They dumb it down, and the minute a truther comes up with what's going on, the minute a truther realizes what's happening, right? They changed the name because as soon as we started, looking at coronavirus and seeing that it was in Dean Kuntz's book, we seen that it was in Sylvia Brown's book, we seen it was on Lysol cans. They change it to ConV-19, or I don't even know what they're calling it now. They'll change it by this time tomorrow. But to me, it's just an absolute nightmare. I am doing great, great, Scott. How are you, sir? How are you? God bless you. God bless you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Um, and yeah, thank you guys for participating here tonight. Um, because one pair just aren't strong enough. Spraying the skies here tonight with a disinfectant. The UN military here is going to be spraying the skies. So there's that. That's up here. Bizarre to me. I just see it all as bizarre. Um, I don't know what to say. I know that, there's a lot of fear in the world. For me, that's the biggest problem. I have yet to see anybody that knows anybody that knows anybody that knows anybody that has this virus. I really don't. In that nobody has the virus. It just means I don't know anybody with it. So, like I said, there's that, right? My question is very simple. Why all the fear? It's like, yeah, I don't know if it's as much a sham. I think that they might be going for New World Order. I think that they might be pushing it right now. It looks to me as though they're getting ready to crash the system. That's very possible. Is it possible that they're going to come out with? Is it possible that they're going to come out with a vaccine that will be connected to 5G with the chemtrails? Yeah, that's possible. Um, no, and I'm just not. I'm not falling for it. I'm not doing it. I'm not saying there isn't something. I'm saying I've yet to see the verifiable proof of it. Um, Again, you could tell me that there is a sandwich on my table and I can go ahead and pick it up and eat it. But if the sandwich isn't appearing on the table, if I don't see it, if I don't have evidence of it, I'm not reaching for something that I don't see. I don't even know if that's true, Jim. I think they've done that so many times. They already know the reaction. This isn't a test. I don't think. I'm really under the belief that there's more to it than that. I think that they're going for it. I think that the testing is done. They've done enough testing. Chances are they're literally at a point right now where it's no longer testing at this point. I don't think so. I don't think it's testing at this point. Yeah, I'm highly suspect of it being a test. I think, Nancy Pelosi repeated over and over, I think upwards of 100 times in the hoax impeachment trials that they have to rush the process. Time is short. They don't have time. They don't have time. They don't have time. I think that was a call out for the pushing of New World Order, to be honest with you. I think she was speaking to the elite. Hello, how are you, Hidden Manna? How are you? God bless you, Elizabeth Adams. I love you. I love you. I love you. God bless you guys. God bless you guys. So yeah, I'm in a state of change right now here in the DR. I've had to make a final decision not to get on a plane and go back to Canada. They've made it very clear if I don't, I will be stuck here. Which okay, I'm stuck here. Fine, no problem. I don't think you're going to do anything for anybody in Canada anyway, so I don't know why I would go back there. Um, and as far as what we can see, they're not doing anything for anybody. They're telling you what to do, and people are stepping into the line and doing exactly as they're told. They're being told to self quarantine. And guess what people are doing? They are jumping in line and self quarantining, basically locking themselves in their houses. What for what? Until they do what? They say the vaccine won't be ready for quite a while. What are they going to do? Are they testing the Dominican Republic tonight by spraying the Dominican Republic? Because they're spraying the Dominican Republic tonight with some kind of a disinfectant. They've told everybody here to get indoors, lock your doors, shut your windows, and do not breathe whatever it is that they're spraying. So clearly, whatever they're spraying isn't good for you. Is the Dominican Republic, because it's a third world country, a testing ground for whatever they're spraying? Are they going to come back and spray America? Are they going to come back and spray Canada? Is this what's happening? Yeah, the media has absolutely full control over people. Yeah, there could very well be martial law. And by the way, the letters of martial law are in Walmart. Um, Mar law. So yeah, martial law is in the letters of Walmart. So just keep that in mind. Walmart is issued. Anybody can come there for shelter. Anybody can come to Walmart and hang out in the parking lot for safety. So I guess they don't want to bring you there. They want you to show up so they can coax you through the doors easily. But I'm under the belief anybody that yeah, Mart Law, anybody that um, is willing to self quarantine, anybody willing to sit in their house and lock themselves in my humble opinion, are the same people that will run to a FEMA camp, are the same people that will run to a vaccine, are the same people that will run to an RFID chip. These are the exact same people. If they can get you to literally lock yourself in your house, then guess what? They can as well get you to do anything, anything at this point. Yeah, the Dominican can't afford to spray this country. It's being financed by the UN, possibly America. Who knows? Obviously, the elite. Self-distancing, the new yeah, self-distancing. It's like, finding your quiet place, your safe space. When everybody had, Trump syndrome, go find your safe space. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, and New World Order means new. That's not, they're by accident. They have to, one thing has to die for something to be new. And so they're going to crash the system. I'm not sure if that's what we're seeing, but it looks to me like they're crashing the system. So just be safe, guys. Be safe. Be in vigilant prayer. Have people in your life that love you. Take care of people that need to be taken care of. This is a time to help your brothers and sisters. This is a time to reach out. Like I said on Facebook today, who among you is willing to bring the homeless in so that they can quarantine? Like, if you're going to self quarantine and lock yourself in your house, you might want to go down the street, pick up a homeless person, and say, "Look, I know you got nowhere to go to quarantine. Come on, you come to my house. We'll take care of you for a couple of weeks." But that's not happening. Jesus is coming soon. Be afraid to get on a plane anyways. If you cough on a plane, you're definitely designer virus. They know what it can do. They know how to amplify it. They know how to activate it. I'll tell you what they did activate. They activated the fear factor. And make no mistake about it, the world will never be the same after this. The human conscious just shifted. The world will never go back to what it was. It wasn't good anyways, but it's never going back to their little safe place that they had. It is never ever going back to normal. It is 100% different, and it's going to remain different. Just like when 9/11 happened, whether you believe it's an inside job or not, the human conscious changed, people changed, and people are not going back to the norm that they had. This world will not be the same no matter what happens with this virus. Yeah, yeah, prayers for sure. The Limitless channel. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Um, it was never normal. You're 100% right. It was never normal. And as we woke up, we began to realize just actually how unnormal it is. But what I'm saying is, even for those that are asleep, even for those that are sheep, even for those that are still slaves to this world, guess what? Guess what? Your lives changed. Your lives just took a massive shift. Your life will never be the same. The toilet paper is that was started by shills and government agents, media talking about stocking up on those types of items. This is why they're stocking up on it. If they think toilet paper is going to bring the world back to some form of more normality, they're 100% wrong. It won't happen. Absolutely not. Guaranteed. For sure. Period. Not period. Anyways, give me 1 second. I'm still going to be talking, but I want to just do something quickly here. Just give me 1 second. So yeah, I'm under the thorough belief that this world is for sure never going back to normal. Going back to normal. Welcome to the beast system. Welcome to the ushering in of New World Order. Welcome to everything we knew was coming. I don't believe this is a test. I believe that this is very for real. Whether the virus is real or whether it's a hoax, whether it's a designer virus, who knows? I can tell you one thing: it didn't come out the way they say, and it certainly isn't doing what they're saying it's doing. Because I don't know anybody still that knows anybody that has it. I asked that question on a live feed today on Facebook, of which, if you guys are not on my Facebook, you should go on my Facebook. I do live feeds every day. And my Facebook is Randy Ace, RANDYACE, Randy Ace. You will see my photograph. So yeah, if you guys want to go to my Facebook, come on there. Every day I do a live show there, just to try to wake people up. I know that Facebook is not a good thing. Then again, neither is YouTube. If you think YouTube is any better, it's not. They control all of it. Period. Not period. So yeah, my Facebook is Randy Ace. If you're interested, go check me out. I'll definitely add you. And like I said, I do live shows every single day. It's all this entire thing. Whatever is happening is if they're looking for anything, it's panic. If they're looking for anything, in my opinion, what they're looking for is any way, shape, or form to get people so afraid that in order for them to find any kind of peace, because don't forget, the God of this world comes in with peace. He's going to bring peace, right? and this is what they're going to be looking for. It is absolutely 100% for sure happening. We have witnessed in this last few days the ushering in of the New World Order, in my humble opinion. And that's arguable. That's absolutely arguable. I'm just letting you know that's my opinion. We already know the stats don't match up. We already know that the fear does not resemble anything we've ever seen before. Have you ever witnessed a time in your life where you've seen this much panic and this much fear? Oh, it gets worse, Chase. It gets worse. It gets absolutely worse. So let me just do a call out right now for some donations, of which I hate doing because I know that it bothers people, and I'm really sorry. But right now we are on lockdown here going on. If you guys can do a donation to my PayPal link, which is under all my videos, you can go to the PayPal and make a donation. I want to try to help a lot of people out while I got the chance. I may not have this chance. I may not have this chance for a while. What I'm asking is that you guys can, if you can do me a favor, make a donation if possible. If not, that's fine. But I'm to the point now with this coronavirus. Okay, what are they calling it? Conv. I don't want to open up another window here. Conv. What is it again? Conv 19. Is that what it is? I know that I was reading something today that were saying that it had it was a virus connected to the coronavirus, which is connected to this, which is connected to that, and they branch it out to be something absolutely and totally and completely different. So I want to know what exactly they're calling it. I just got a message here. They're crashing the whole deal. I think so. Look, I have said this now. Who is Chase Lenny, and why does he keep getting his messages removed? I don't even know what I haven't looked at the chat for a while. But listen, I honestly believe they're crashing the system. I think that it's imperative. Convid. Oh, Convid. That's right. Convid. Convid. I don't know why I call it Conv. Convid. Okay. Okay, I'm reading some messages I'm getting from other people. I got a lot of people messaging me. So yeah, okay. So the reason why I came on tonight is to tell you guys that they are spraying the skies here in the DR. COVID, okay. They are spraying the skies here in the DR. They're spraying some kind of a disinfectant, but they've asked us to close our windows and shut our doors that we don't breathe in whatever it is they're spraying. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? They're actually telling you, shut your doors, close your windows. We'll be spraying the skies tonight because of this COVID, this whatever it is. But you guys don't want to be breathing it in, so lock in, close your doors, close your windows. Yeah, they're spraying here tonight in the Dominican Republic. It was announced that everybody's to have everything shut down by 11 o'clock. It's so bizarre. Like if you walk around this country right now, it's shut down. And there's nobody outside. Everybody is being directed into their homes. Everybody's being directed to lock and shut their doors, shut their windows. I saw spraying in the sky. Yeah, tonight is a different kind of spraying though, Christian, or realize it's not chemtrails. They're spraying a disinfectant onto this island. So my concern is, here's my concern. If they say we can't breathe it in, what is it going to do to the animals, to all of the cattle and all of the beautiful animals, the birds and everything in this country? What is it going to do to the stray dogs that are out all night? What is it going to do to the homeless? What is it going to do to the vegetation, to the fruits and to the vegetables? Seriously, are they? Is this a testing ground for something? I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, it's weird. Maybe because Dominicans are very naive people. They're very naive when it comes to America. They think America is just the land of the brave and home of the free. Well, it's home of the free, or land of the free and home of the brave. It's land of the Freemasons and home of the slaves. But yeah, they're spraying right now as we speak. I'm thinking about putting up on the roof here and maybe a white piece of paper to see if it collects anything. I want to see what falls on it. It's just very bizarre to me. It is so bizarre. I'm just reading some of these chats here. It might be Rand praying for you, brother. Yeah, pray. But you're praying. It isn't going to stop God's will, but pray. I think that this is something that is being okayed by God. God is obviously okaying this. Yeah, no 5G allowed in Israel. Isn't that something? There we were, low flying helicopter of my town here at DN almost every night back in J. Yeah, look at they're spraying, and tonight they're spraying here in the DR. I don't know what they're spraying. I have no clue what they're spraying. I honestly have no clue what they're spraying. They say it's a disinfectant. Maybe some kind of a high potent Lysol. Can you imagine? Spraying a high potent Lysol. Ay, ay, ay. Complete and total silence. Complete and total silence. Let me do something quickly. Here, I'm back. Okay, I'm going to put this plate with this glass of water. This plate with this glass of water. Nobody allowed out. The entire country has been put in lockdown. Nobody's allowed. I'm probably the only person with on this island right now. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Christian True, their plans are going to kill the target. They engineered it as a bioweapon in their underground bases. Who knows? Yep, who knows? But yeah, look how quiet it is. And there is a mist coming down. I don't know what it is. It could be rain. I felt some wetness. But I don't see any helicopters. They said they're going to be using military helicopters to spray. And I don't see any. Look at my glasses. I got to double up. Yeah, it's very, very quiet. I don't hear any motorcycles. I don't hear any cars. There's no music. Usually there's music being played at some level. It is so quiet here. I've never heard it this quiet. There's usually people walking, coming home from dinner, coming home from a bar. This is a resort town here in the Dominican. It's a community of tourists. It's probably 70% tourists, but nothing. And I had news today. Well, my friend's leaving for Canada tomorrow because he's taking this very seriously. He was told that he needs to get on a flight and come home. So he's taking it seriously. Somebody else told me today that a whole bunch of people cut their vacation short and walked away from money that they had put down on their vacations at, the resorts and different, places that they rented here. They've just walked away from, their vacation. They're all heading back to their said countries. And yeah, it is very, very quiet here. I don't know what they're spraying. I hope I don't wake up to a bunch of dead dogs and dead animals out in the streets. I'll be updating you tomorrow because I have no clue what they're spraying. I have absolutely no clue what they're spraying. I can't find something. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, my battery's down to 15%. Yeah, I think the whole world is in big trouble, is what I think. I think the whole world is in big trouble. I think we're witnessing something very, very real occurring right now in the world. And I think that, like I said weeks ago, we need to be in diligent prayer. We need to be talking to our Father, and we need to get this correct. Hey, did you hear? Hey, Chuck, you're not far from me here in Puerto Plata. Did you hear they're spraying the skies tonight with some kind of a disinfectant that the military is doing a spraying? We're supposed to shut our doors and our windows tonight, and everybody be in by 11 o'clock. It's all over the Dominican. This news, so I don't know. I can see it because I see a lot of people have shut their. I just went out. It's very quiet tonight. Yeah, my email is Mr. Campbell, Mr. Campbell, Campbell, Mr. Campbell at Rogers.com if you want to email me. So yeah, look, I would appreciate it if anybody could, I don't know how long this is going to last. I don't know how long we're going to be in this situation. I don't see it getting better. But if you guys can make donations so that I can secure some people and help some people, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you, Richard Lindsay. Thank you, sir. I just to let you guys know I don't get and I appreciate it. Sabella Shepherd, God bless you, mi amor, mi amor. Yes, but was not conformed, Constambar. I never closed. Yeah, it's all over the island, though. Chuck, it's all over the island. Just so you guys know, the super chats are welcomed. I love them. But I don't receive that money for about 3 months, and they take, I think, something like 3 or 4% of it. Just so you know, in the future, it's better if you want to help us over here to do the PayPal under my videos, if it's in your ability. Thank you, Richard. I love you. I love you. I love you, sir. I love you. Yeah, we're. I don't know. So, Chuck, although it was never really issued here in Castambar, every single person that I'm talking to in Castambar that is, associated with Facebook or whatever, they've all told me about this because they've all, it's obviously it's been spread all day about, them spraying the skies. Are they spraying over Castambar? I don't know. I just put a glass of water and a white plate outside to see if, I can collect any residue of whatever it is. I'm not sure if that's what they're doing. Maybe they're not doing it over Gaston, but I don't know why they wouldn't. I don't think they would do part of the island and not the island. Several say the president will. The president will what? The president will what, Chuck? Talk on. He's going to talk on Thursday. Okay. Well, okay. I know that they just had their elections on Monday, yesterday, actually. It's very interesting. I don't know who could fund or afford to spray this island, consider this island is third world. Being very busy with school and church stuff, this slowing church down a bit. Yeah, everything's slowing down. Everything's being shot down. Everything's being halted. My opinion, I think they're ushering in New World Order. I think they're getting ready to crash this system. Anyway, the best way to crash a system is to put people in fear. And if you think that people aren't in fear right now, then I guess you haven't been out of your house for a while. But yeah, I see nothing but fear. Restrictions and closing are coming. Absolutely, 100%. I've already heard that you cannot go back to your country as per Saturday. JetBlue or all of these airports or air flights are not going to be allowing anybody to go back to their country after Saturday. Yeah, I think they're shutting down the system, Sabella. This is just my discernment. I can see it. When you start closing businesses and telling people to stay indoors, you are killing an economy. All of that money that these businesses bring to the economy have to in some way affect the economy. And I think, honestly, they're crashing the system. I think that's what this is about. It's only my personal observation. I could be wrong. I'm really concerned for people that aren't awake. No, I don't think they're going back to gold. I really don't think they're going back to gold. I'm 100% certain that they're going digital. They're going to go RFID chip. They're going to go cryptocurrency, the Amero. They're definitely not going back to what it was. Yeah, of course. Of course, people are canceling things. Everybody's in panic state. Everybody is in panic state. This is clear as day. Clear as day. Why am I bothering? Why do I bother? Why do I bother to bother? I don't even know why I bother to bother. I shouldn't even bother to bother. Yeah, I think they're crashing the system. This is my humble opinion. Um, I don't know. You know, it's so bizarre to me. It's so bizarre to me. The amount of fear that I'll tell you right now, the fear factor has been activated, and I don't care what they're doing at this point. To me, I'm so wide awake it wouldn't matter if it was just another great big test or if it was a real deal, if they were going for it, because I'm so wide awake it doesn't matter what they're doing. Um, I'll tell you what I do know. I do know that after this world will never be the same. Yeah, if you send me a private message on Facebook, yeah, I can see it. Um, yeah, I can see it. If you're on my Facebook, please, anybody that isn't on my Facebook, I do live shows every day, and I would really appreciate if some of you guys joined in on them. My Facebook is Randy Ace, Randy, capital ACE, Randy Ace, capital Randy, Ace, ACE, capital A, all one word, Randy Ace. If you're interested, if you guys don't have Facebook, I understand why. Um, but if you have Facebook, yeah, join me on Facebook. I do a live show every day. I'm trying to wake up people over there too. Well, the same people that are self quarantining are the same people that are going to run to the vaccine. You know that, right? And the same people that run to the vaccine are the same people that are going to run into FEMA camps and the same people that are going to run for the RFID chip. Period. Period. So yeah, it's okay if you don't have Facebook, Robert. I use Facebook to stay in contact with my family in Canada, and I also use it to put, God's messages up, to put scripture up. And I've just recently started doing live feeds there to try to wake people up. I've apparently rocked a few boats, and that's okay. Period. Dot. Period. Yeah, that's just my opinion. Atheism is bad. I thoroughly think they're crashing the system, and I think that people are just too dumbed down to kind of recognize or see it. I don't think they get it. They don't understand. They're all brilliant though. These people are all the most intelligent people in the world. They've got all of their degrees, and the Earth is a spinning wet ball rocket. And you're an idiot if you think it's flat. It's these people, the smartest people in the world. They've got a good beat on life, but they can't see that if they shut down businesses and shut down, major sporting events and shut down all of these things, that it's going to cry on me. They don't. The brain doesn't somehow see that, but I know why it doesn't see it because yeah, I agree to aim. You really have to have the Spirit of God. You have to have the Holy Spirit in you to really be able to see and feel, experience what's happening right now because most people don't. Most people can't experience this at this level, period. It's just the way it is. So I'm not going to um, I'm not going to browbeat people with it. I'm going to wake them up as gently, God willing, as gently and as kindly, God willing, as possible. Yeah, this is listen, Sabella. I'm going to add you as a moderator, Sabella. You and I go back many many years on YouTube. I love you. You are my sister. So yeah, I'm under the thorough belief that we are for sure 100% witnessing more than what we think we're witnessing. I think it's out with the old and in with the new. I think they're going for it. Nancy Pelosi said hundreds of times during these impeachment hoax hearings. Um, yeah, that's true too, Lance. Lance just sent me a nice message. I agree, Lance, 100%. It could be a fear tactic over here. Everybody in locking their doors off the streets, very, very possible. And so, yeah, you know what? My biggest concern is more in respects to the fear. Um, Yeah, Nancy Pelosi said well over 100 times that we need to hurry this, we need to rush this. Time is short. We got no time left. We got to expedite this. We got to rush. I think she was sending a call out and a message to the New World Order Collective that it's time to push this New World Order agenda. That's just what I got from that. I didn't get anything about pushing a hoax impeachment, which was absolutely 100% a puppet show. So they're not talking about rushing a puppet show. They were talking about rushing something, absolutely. And we know that God says in the end He speeds up time, so that even the elect could endure to the end. So we know that the time has been sped up. And if you think they don't, then you're wrong. Absolutely 100% for sure. If we know time has been sped up, then so do they. So again, look at what's happening could blow over. I'll give it 5% possibility. It's another test and a blowover, possibly. But it doesn't matter because what happened has changed humanity forever. It has shifted the conscience of humanity, and nobody will ever be able to go back to the regular way of living, even if this does blow over, even if they somehow manage to put an end to it, which I don't see them doing because I'm telling you, not everybody is going to be taking this vaccine. Not everybody is going to self quarantine. Not everybody is going to participate or cower to the commands and demands of the elite and the masters. Not everybody's going to do that. I don't see how everybody obeys if you're awake. So I don't know how they're going to be able to end this. I don't know. And even if they do end it's not going to change anything. People have already, it's already shifted. Humanity is already in another place now. This world will never be the same after this. The fear factor has been activated, and nobody is going to return to their normal lives after this. Spend 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks quarantined in your home over a fear virus where everything around you is shut down. And then when it's all said and done, go back out into the world and tell me you're going to walk out there like it's normal. Tell me you're going to leave your house after a 2 week or a 4 week or a 5 week quarantine, that you're just going to go out into the world and to you. No, it's not. People are changed now. This has changed humanity. Period. Dot. Period. Yeah, they just have to, every 6 months, all they got to do is put a virus out and tell everybody, okay, come on, you know what to do. Come on, we shouldn't have to tell you. Get into your houses. Look, I'll tell you a story. My son TJ has a dog. He's a German Shepherd, Bobo. And when they were training Bobo, whenever he did something wrong, they would literally make him go lay on his bed. He had a little bed in the corner. And so they would drag him to the corner, make him lay there and sit there. And after about 6 months, they came home one day and they noticed all of these potatoes from the kitchen all over the floor. Bobo had ripped into the bag of potatoes and gotten the potatoes all over the floor. And so they were looking for Bobo. Guess where he was? He was in his bed. He self-punished himself. He self-quarantined. And so what I'm telling you is that the sheeple, the slaves of this world, are just, it's just beyond my grasp of being able to compensate this. I can't compensate it. People are just, agreeing to go sit in prison, to turn their homes into mini prisons because they have, their entertainment centers, they have their computers, they have their internet, they have their cell phones, their smartphones, they have, everything they need, they have in their homes. But go ahead. I remember as a kid, I used to be sent to my room and I had nothing in my room. I had a bunk bed. I didn't have a book. I might have had some homework I had no intentions of opening, but I didn't have a radio. I didn't have a computer, a cell phone. I didn't have video games, and it was punishing to have to sit in that room all day or all night or for 2 or 3 days punished. So it's easy to turn your house into a mini prison right now, but wait until the system gets so crashed that you don't have anything and you got to self quarantine. Let's see you do that. How about the people here in the Dominican that live in barrios that you quarantine them, you put them in their houses, and they're stuck in their houses. They don't have all of the luxuries that people have in this world. It is a big, big difference. It is a big difference. Anyways, look, Atheism is Madness. Could you do me a favor and go to one of my YouTube videos and post my PayPal link so we can get some donations? to help some of the people here. We're in a situation where I don't know what a lockdown is going to look like here, but I wouldn't mind going and putting some food in some people's houses, just to make sure that they have something. So atheism is madness. If you can do me a favor, or anybody that has the ability to go to one of my videos, copy and paste the PayPal link and put it in the chat for anybody that wants to make a donation, so we can put some food in some fridges and see what's happening. Because I don't know, what kind of a lockdown they'll have here. I agree, kind of, and I think it was Tim Rose said maybe it's a fear factor. Maybe they're trying to cause fear. Maybe they're trying to get people to because over here people really aren't that afraid. Although this is bizarre. They're elbow greeting. So they're not shaking hands, they're not hugging, they're putting their elbow out so you can tap elbows. I'm like, why not put some music on and let's tap heels? We'll just turn it all into some great big dance. Throw some music on and we'll tap elbows and tap, feet and just turn it into some kind of a new coronavirus dance. How about that? Tapping elbows. Ay, ay, ay. It is so bizarre to me. It is so bizarre. I'm absolutely um, in shock of the fear factor. For me, it comes down to that. It's the fear factor. This world is under absolute fear. It's under absolute panic. And you can see it in people. You can see it in their faces. I got friends and family in Canada and the US that are shaking in their boots. Um, it's just bizarre to me. I'm to the point now where I'm just watching from a distance. I'm just waiting for the Lord to make His move. Oh, you just sent me two screenshots that explain the restrictions. Okay, all right, I'll take a look at them. Let me see if I can. Where do you send them, on Facebook? Uh, I don't see anything here. Let me look here, bro. Maybe I can actually show people here. Okay, here's. I don't know if you guys can read that. Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw that. Excuse me. Here's the Dominican. So the entire country is in a state of emergency, apparently. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I'll try to read it to you. It says, here is the latest report. President Danilo Medina speech tonight. All restaurants must work on delivery takeout nationwide. All commercial activity suspended. Only gas stations, pharmacies, supermarket, clamatos, which are like corner stores, and small markets. Public hospitals and centros de atención primaria will be open. In other words, pharmacies and things like that, anything medically associated. Private clinics will operate, but if they want to. So private clinics have a choice. Hotels and lodges will flex tax exemptions during this period, 15 to 30 days on payments of DG2, Menciado de Esadina. All commerce, stores, restaurants, tourism will be tax exemptions. Menciado, they say it in Spanish, I guess. Dominicana will announce which will be economic packages tomorrow to Congress. Flights only for expats who would like to go to their countries. Flights will tax exempt. Thanks for the participation. Blah 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 blah. It's official. We're at emergency countrywide now. So they're saying that we are right now at a countrywide emergency. So, anyways, if anybody can hit that PayPal link and help Rand out, um, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get any more assistance in the future. I don't know where this is headed over here. I'm asking if it's possible um, for you guys to help out. That would be wonderful. I would certainly appreciate it, and I know that the people that I help over here would certainly appreciate it. We're definitely going to be in lockdown. I don't know how long or for and here's one of the things I was thinking, because I'm an immigrant, I don't belong in this country. Are they going to just start randomly picking up gringos? I'm a gringo. Are they going to just start randomly picking up gringos and vaccinating us, or putting us in quarantines? I don't know. Look, it is a bizarre situation we find ourselves in. If you guys could pray for us over here, I would sincerely appreciate it. Yeah, this country, the last thing it needs is to be under a lockdown. This country suffers enough. We just went through flooding. We just went through 3 weeks of rain and flooding in a lot of the barrios and a lot of the orphanages. There's massive issues here in this country right now. And so, if you can, I'm not begging. I'm just asking. Look, I'm gonna close this down. Let me just pray quickly. Father God, I come to you, humble in my heart. I ask, Lord, that you bless your people. Bless us, Lord. Bless us during this time. Bless us during this season of fear and panic that has overwhelmed this world. I ask, Father, that you give us your courage, the courage that you walked to that cross with, the courage that brought you here to live amongst us in the flesh, that you were able to witness and see the very world that we find ourselves in, Father. I ask that you give us your courage. Fill us with your courage, Lord. Fill us with your grace and your mercy and your forgiveness. We have never seen anything like this before in any generation before us, that so many people would be in such fear, and that this fear would be running so rampant like wildfire across the souls of people in this world. I don't know what the future brings, Father. I don't know. But I know it's not good. I know it's certainly not good if people are not in you, if people are not in Christ. If people have not come to know you as their Lord and Savior, Father, if people have not opened their hearts up to you, I know that what is coming is going to be devastating. People will not be able to endure this, Father. I am well aware of this. And Father, I ask in your name that you give us the courage and the strength and open our eyes to see everything we need to see in these days. I ask, Father, that you put your hand over the children here, over the families that are already in a state of suffering, and this is the last thing they need. I ask, Father, that you put over these wonderful, wonderful Dominican families that have struggled their entire lives, you put over them your blessing of absolute safety and protection, Father. They have taught me so much in this country with their struggle and their ability to do without and still smile and still love you. I have been humbled greatly in this country, and I thank you for that. Lord. I thank you, Father. I thank you. I know. I know. I ask this all in the name of our Lord and Savior, our King. I ask this in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, guys. Look, I ask God to bless you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here tonight. I hope God is first in your life. You put God first of all things, especially now. Okay, look it. I've taken enough of your time up. I apologize. Look, you guys have a wonderful evening. Put us in your prayers. You are in my prayers, as you know, and I know that God is going to definitely see us through to the end. He promised that we endure. He promised. I'm going to hold him to that. I trust that he is gonna have us endure. I trust him. It looks rough. It looks really, really bad. But I know he's looking down on us. I know he's got us. I hope you guys know that. Ay, ay, ay. Oosh, 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 oosh. Oh, Lord Jesus. I'll just let you guys chat for a minute. Oh, gosh, Father. Look at my glasses. I got to put on two pairs because one isn't strong enough. Okay. All right, guys. You guys have a blessed night. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you got something from this. I got something from this, and I just want to thank you guys. You guys be blessed. Good night.